let's dig into our song of the day.
Okay. Bitch and fussing, cussing.
Wait, was that a gun cocking? I've never noticed that before. Or was that a pin?
No.
Was that a this?
Start over. I don't
Or
know
was
what
it
that
a
was.
gun cocking? I've never noticed that before.
Okay. Bitch and fussing, cussing.
Did you hear it?
Hang on, play it again.
Okay.
It's after fuss and cussing, and it's real close. I think he's
I
talking.
think it may have just been like where he like scratches the guitar like and then right when he plays the chord maybe.
Let's see.
Bitch and fussing, cussing.
Oh no, that was a clicking.
Yeah, or like lighting a match or something. I don't know. It's burning the body.
Let's do it one more time.
Okay. Bitch and fussing, cussing.
I don't know. Bailey says that sounds like a clap, but I don't think that sounds like a clap.
It could, but I don't know. That's tough to really nail down.
Okay. Bitch and fussing, cussing.
There, did you hear it?
Now that it could be a clap, like a very quick one, or a click. I think it just some random. It could be a click because you hear like I guess Steven counting them in on the drums there.
Yeah.
Maybe they left like a metronome note. I guess. Who knows?
I don't know. I've never noticed that before. Somebody says a finger snapping. I don't know.
Or clapping.
Yeah, or clapping. I don't know.
I think it's just a count in because you hear it was like a 1, 2, 2, da, na, na. Maybe like one
Like
of
the
those.
metronome got caught in the mix for a split.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, maybe like one note of the metronome got caught in, and then you're just like, oh well, whatever. It's iconic now. The song. Fuck it.
Oh, they probably didn't notice before they released it.
Oh no, they were fucking popped up on heroin. So what a shit.
Which, by the way, this is also very similar to Dead Flowers when you hear them play that. I don't know if we've covered that yet or if it's still in the wheel.
No, we haven't covered that yet.
This was leftover Robin Fink. Icon, perhaps.
Yeah, the one note. The one freaking note.
Axel wasn't poed up on the heroin.
Well, I mean, everyone else around him was.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed off about that at that time.
Yeah, all these people in this fucking band are dancing with Mr. Goddamn Brownstone.
Think of how long though it had been. Put yourself in that, and I always play devil's advocate with Axel. But put yourself in his shoes. He's been putting up with this shit for years before he said anything.
Oh yeah.
And now he's made fuck you money. And he like, I don't have to put up with this anymore.
Yeah, because it was probably right after Appetite. Yeah, it was right after Appetite. They were doing it was when they were opening for Rolling Stones. Yeah.
Is that when that happened? I thought it was in the 90s.
I think so. No, it wasn't the 90s. It was like right after Appetite. Because that's when they opened for the Stones at a few shows in LA or something. And that was one of those nights.
It's interesting.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her. I used to love her, yeah, but I had to kill her.
All right, Caputo, is this quote from Axl Rose or O.J. Simpson?
Actually, in both.
Ding, 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 ding.
I had to put her 6 feet under.
Okay, so Mike Blakesley has a interesting take here. He says, Izzy got the band hooked on it. If people are on that shit and you're not, and then you don't want to be around them. That makes a lot of sense. Because see,
Yeah, that's
Axel. So Izzy got the band hooked on it, or Axel did?
I
What do
think
you
they
think?
all like individually, except for Axel. I think Axel wasn't really. He smoked the occasional cigarette and drank whatever.
Yeah,
I think he did. He ever do anything like that hard? Not really. Maybe as a
I'm not
it's just
sure.
very rare.
I'm sure he has before,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Axel was pretty well against drugs for most of the time. At least that's what he said in interviews and shit. I don't know. I never hung out
yeah,
with that. But to Mike's point, like, yeah, if people are on that shit, and you're not, you don't want to be around those people. And God, I have lost so many friends, lifelong friends that I kicked to the curb because of that shit. And you just got to tell yourself they're dead. Oh, Mike says Izzy sold it. Oh, well, Izzy does look like the kind of guy, especially when he had the dreads.
yeah. But he started selling weed then.
I'd buy weed from Izzy.
Oh fuck yeah! It's like, listen, this is the good shit, man. Plenty of stuff in there.
Did I tell you about the time I sold weed to a rock star at a concert?
I don't remember the story. You ever told this?
I can't say who, but Rick Dunsford was there. And so at the time, weed was not legal. And I'm
Mhm.
standing there listening to the show and, having a good time. So some guy comes up to me and he says, I heard you're the guy to talk to about getting some weed around here. And I said, well, you fucking heard wrong, my friend. And then I gave him that go get the fuck away from me look, like the wide eyed, you fucking heard wrong, my friend.
Yeah.
And then he stood there for a minute and I maintained eye contact and was like, have a good night, bro. I said, have a good fucking night. And then he looked confused and he walked away. And I honestly kind of felt bad, but I was about to go to jail. Fuck you, you narc. I figured, oh, yeah, undercover motherfucker.
Yeah.
So then Rick comes over and he's like, dude, what did you say to insert the guy's name here? And I was like, who the fuck is that? And he was like, that guy, pointed him out to me over by the stage. And I was like, oh, that fucker? I was like, oh, he tried to buy some weed off of me. And I told him, fuck you. I ain't going to jail. I don't. And Rick was like, dude, he's asking for the guy that's up there playing guitar right now. And I went, oh, are you for real? Are you fucking with me? So I didn't have any for sale, but I did have some on me.
Yeah.
So I was like, here, dude, I didn't know that. Just take this. I wasn't going to sell. I didn't sell it to him. I think I just gave it to him.
Mm.
But I was like, here, let me get a little bit for me for later. So I took out like one little bud and I just gave him the rest of it. And was like, yeah, dude, here, my fucking pleasure. And then the next day I'm at work and Rick called me because the band hadn't left town yet. And they were going to be having dinner at a restaurant in Tupelo. And so they wanted to meet up with us and shit. And so I'd smoked a little bit of that particular weed. And back then, you couldn't go to the dispensary and order what you wanted. Like now
Yeah.
I get feel good weed every time. But feel good weed was a nice surprise when you could get it. And we were talking about it being, and I told Rick, I was like, dude, that weed I had last night was a fucking feel good weed. And then he raises his eyebrows because he's sitting across the table from me now. He goes, oh man, it was a feel good weed, wasn't it? I'll tell you off air, but somewhere I feel like there's an album where at least one song, or at least part of one song, was written under the influence of the weed that I provided. And that's my contribution. FJB.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that is. What's up, Fubar?
And I can still hear her complain. I used to love her.
I used to be married. And when it comes to my ex-wife, the line, I can still hear her complain. I still to this day have PTSD from listening to her bitch. Like I'll hear it in my sleep sometimes because I just got so good at sleeping through it. So I can definitely feel for that line.
Yeah, but I had to kill her. I used to love her. Ooh, yeah, but I had to kill her.
Now, if you listen really, really close to this next part right here, I mean, you got to really listen for it. You can hear a very young um, Chris Pittman playing the towel in the background.
Okay.
Let's listen right here.
I knew I'd miss her. So I
I heard a whip there.
Yeah, see, there you go. Told you, man.
There you
Chris
go.
Pittman in the towel, man. It's always been the thing.
He's been part of the secret society of GNR members since like '87. He only just got
Predates Dizzy
recognized in
Reed.
1994.
Oh, I love this song too, Mike.
had to keep her. She's buried right in my backyard. Oh, yeah.
Fubar says RNR MF. I know that one. And see, this is how Team Brazil came up because Betta helped him bury it.
No. Well, no, this is before. Well, he didn't meet it until he met Stephanie Seymour. So this
Okay.
no. This was the Aaron Everly Axl Rose
Okay.
era. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever happened?
Or at least
to
maybe
Aaron
right after. Yeah.
Everly?
Aaron
Oh
Everly's
man,
still around. I think she was a model. Or was she a model? Yeah, he only dated models, I think. That's pretty much it.
good
Axl's
for
got his
him.
type, so yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't like ribs. I can't do ribs. Ribs gross me out.
About
But
those baby back ribs.
no, I like to eat ribs, not sleep with them.
Wow. Hannibal Lecter, okay. You like
No,
ribs with a side of fava beans?
I like my girls to have some meat. But fuck, what was I gonna say? You remember when we had Tara and Robin on and we were talking? I don't know if we said it on the show or if we said it after the show because, the show we recorded for like 4 hours that day and then we bullshitted for like
Yeah.
another 3.
Mhm.
And I can't remember where somebody said it, but I think it was Tara and Robin said that they think Axel's got like one body out there.
What do you mean, like one body?
One body, like Axel's got to have at least one body out there, like where he's killed somebody.
Probably. Probably like a self-defense, like a Scott Hall,
Maybe. Okay. So of all the original GNR members, if somebody were to have a body out there somewhere, who do you think it would be? Axel, Izzy, Duff, Slash, or Steven? Unless we can go ahead and just rule Steven the fuck out right now.
Yeah, definitely not.
Let's be real.
I don't think it'd be Duff either.
You don't think Duff? What about Slash?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think so.
Slash. Slash wouldn't be smart enough to get away
No.
with it.
Well, no, Slash would pay someone else to do it for him because, he's now like the Snoop Dogg of rock and roll, and he's just whores himself out for a feature, so.
Fubar says Slash. I don't know. I disagree with that though, because I don't know. That would take some
Be
planning.
associated with it, but not,
Bailey says Izzy wrote a song about it. Might
yeah,
be.
this very song.
Izzy did keep it real quiet.
This is his confession. No one gave a shit. So they're like, wait, there's another guitarist in Guns N' Roses besides Slash? Oh, who gives a fuck about that guy? And look, people still think it's the same guy. It's totally Richard Fortus. They're
Dude,
like,
I know,
the
man.
rhythm guitarist. Fuck, those guys don't get pussy. Who cares? Let them live their lives.
Dude, I told you about the guy in Kansas City, right? That
Yeah.
kept yelling, "Hey, Izzy, Izzy, I love you, Izzy," and shit at Fortis. Oh. Simber says Izzy didn't find a head and an arm in the garbage can. He put them there.
So you're saying Dolo Talk and Jive is the sequel to Used to Love Her?
Oh, maybe. See, we're
Part two
telling
of
the
his
story
confession
here.
that no one really gave a shit about.
They do got some good acoustic like vibes going on right here.
Oh, dude, this is a great musical.
Oh yeah, instrumentally, we'll have time to really dive into
Hmm.
all of that. Have you ever got to see this live before?
I don't think so. No,
It
I
really
don't think
hits
so.
different
I don't know.
with the electric. Fubar says Alec Baldwin walks in the bar and asks if anybody wants to take a shot.
Oh my god!
Oh, too
Wow.
soon. Too soon.
Even been convicted yet? Alec Baldwin? Is that court case still going on?
Yeah, that's still going on. We don't know.
I think it's still going on. It's like that's goddamn.
I don't see how he would be guilty though. Like,
Yeah, like wouldn't you blame the props department for that? Like,
yeah. Bailey says used to love her, double talking jive, and I don't know, Dead Horse, known as the Dead Trilogy.
well, see, I don't know
Man.
about Dead Horse. He says sometimes I feel like I'm being a dead horse, and I think it's just a song of backing off.
FJB Fubar, I agree. FJB.
Yes. Fuck Justin Bieber, yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
Not the first time we've heard this song on this show, actually, courtesy of Jeff and Franz and I forgot the other guy's name.
Oh, their fucking band name. I forgot about it. Oh,
I'm gonna
hang
say
on.
Tim.
Yeah, it is on our YouTube channel, their cover, so you can definitely check that out.
Yeah. Franz got some pipes, so I'll give him that. I wasn't expecting that. So.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her. She bit so much, she drove me nuts. And now we're happier this way.
That's a lyric I've argued with people about more than any of them.
Yeah.
Because where it says, and now we're happier this way. Like, we're both happy. She's dead. I'm alive. She's gone. I'm happy she's gone. She's happier this way. And I always thought that was a lot of fun. And now everybody's trying to tell me it's now I'm happier this way because otherwise it doesn't make sense. My ex-wife used to say that too. So it's now I'm happier this way. And I'm like, did you not just fucking hear it? Did you not just fucking listen to the song?
It actually does say, she bitched so much she drove me nuts, and now I am happier this way. So it says that's the official lyric. It says
I'm
here.
calling bullshit. Let's rewind.
Drove me nuts. And now we're happier this way.
Huh? That he says we're.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Hang
I mean,
on,
I don't know. People can hear it both ways, I guess.
I'm gonna do it one more time.
Drove me nuts.
All right, get ready for it. All right, here we go.
And now we're happier this way.
See?
Yeah, it sounds more like what you're saying.
Simber agrees with me. So I don't care
Yeah.
what the lyrics you Google says, because it is definitely weird. Let's see. Bailey says, what would part 3 be? If used to love her, double talking jive, it's part of a trilogy. An existing song or a locker one to the general?
I was gonna say the same fucking thing. Actually, no way. It could be absurd. He was talking about the pillow nuggets.
Oh, like he dug her
the
up.
dead body 30 years later.
So he dug her
He had
up
to
because
move
he was missing
locations.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he was hearing a voice in his head, screaming fucking banshee, that's what you are. Why went
Oh,
insane. There you
yeah,
go.
because like she drove him nuts because she bitched so much, and now here we are, like 50 years later, however the fuck long ever, and
Would have been
he's
like
like
30, yeah, 40, 30,
like
40.
30, 40 years later, and he's still fucking nuts. So he digs her up, and he's like, you know what? Why not one more time for old time's sake?
Yeah. So Axl Rose is a necrophiliac confirmed.
The official lyric in print, just an autocorrect mistake from 1988. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. No one's corrected it since then on internet.
Nice. They're all at peace this way, says Mike.
I would hope so.
I don't think we really need to read any lyrics for this song. Do you want to do that? I'm not.
Nah, it's pretty believable. The only thing I was gonna say was, just the whole meaning of the song. Like Izzy did write it as a humorous murder ballad after he heard a song on the radio about a guy whose girlfriend bothered him, but in all actuality, it's about Axel's dog.
Huh. I've heard
Yeah.
that, but I don't know about that either.
Hmm.
Fubar says, "Have y'all ever seen them?" Because he saw them in '92. That's a good year
Oh
to see
damn!
GNR. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest with you.
You saw peak.
Yeah, I saw him a few weeks ago now. And Caputo, when was the last time for you?
2017.
2017. How many times have I seen that?
20.
I think I've seen this band 3 times since we started this show.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. Maybe 4. I don't know. Well, that's cool though. The Fubar got to go in '92, man. I'd love to see that version where they all had energy. 3 times for Bailey. Yeah, Bailey just went a couple of weeks ago too. We talked about that last week. So slide up in our archives and get all up in them archives, and you'll find last week's show where Bailey tells about his experience. Mike says the General is coming out next week, so you guys have to do a show when that comes out. We're planning on it. We
I'm
are
trying
planning.
to. 'Cause if the rumor is it's like not going to be on streaming, we got to find our own sort of way to
Yeah,
get a copy of it. So
yeah,
it is in the works. It's in the plans.
yeah. As soon as it's in our hands, we will be doing an episode on the General. Have we talked about our Halloween special yet on here?
We haven't. Yeah. No, we have not yet, actually.
More on that later.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Whoa, yeah. Take it for what it is.
I'm over here. I'm over here dancing, and I don't know if the mic picked it up, but as I'm doing this and shit, my back and neck are going crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm making old man noise, crackle, crackle. I wonder if Axel crunches like that when he dances. He's a little older than me.
He's got like an army of like massage therapists that take care of him. Dude, the dude had a massage guy on the user tour that followed him around the world.
And a psychic.
Yes.
Now that was stupid.
Oh, listen, you send in a lot of stupid things.
He had a psychic. All we have is the rabbi.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the rabbi's not in here.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I mean, he's very active on our Discord, though.
Yeah, honestly, our Discord's been popping a lot while we've been on here, and I hadn't looked at it because we're doing a show. But I would not be surprised if it was Rabbi in the.
Yeah.
Bailey says, "I wish GNR would play this more over Chris's favorite song." Well, I don't know, man. We got to have that Wichita in there. We can't take that away.
No
Maybe
Wichita, unless you're in Wichita. That's the only reasonable fucking place to play it in. Or unless you're playing Stagecoach here for all the country bumpkins.
Mike says he saw them on the Skin and Bones tour in '93, and 11 shows at the.
Damn, plus Axel Dizzy?
Damn, Nice.
At Madison Square Garden, I was like fan cam of that show, and that was a good fucking show.
Oh yeah.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
Bailey says even Kansas doesn't like it.
Yeah, no one likes.
Oh yeah, 6 feet under. And I can still hear her complain. Oh, it doesn't do. That's all she wrote.
Oh, I guess not.
Really?
I don't know. Is that a different version or something?
I don't know. I always
I've
thought
never.
at the end of I Used to Love Her, it went, that's all she wrote.
I've never heard it.
Huh. Some more of that Mandela shit, because I'm never wrong. So it has to be some of that Mandela shit. Makes way more sense that the universe has changed than me be wrong about something. Scientifically speaking. I'm speaking purely scientifically. That the universe in history has changed rather than me be wrong about something. It makes more sense. Huh. I really swore that he goes, that's all she wrote at the end of that.
It was like a live thing he did. I don't know. Like, with like UK Mine.
I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Well, with that, I'm over here coughing my lungs out because I choked on my Gatorade. So I'm going to let you go first and give your final thoughts so I can die in peace.
Yeah. This is a damn good like acoustic gem. It's not like one of those like very like slow ones. You think, oh, acoustic, it's like, oh, we gotta play like in fucking like slow as fuck. It's like no, it's still like a kind of like a fast-paced acoustic jam. It's really good. It's really catchy. I mean, like, yeah, it's a silly song about like some absurd shit people actually believed is about him killing someone, which obviously everyone takes everything too seriously. But I'd
Wait, did
say it's a
people really
5
think
out of
that?
5. Probably. There's definitely some people who still think that, and blame that on maybe the wokest PC people, but I think at first they probably did like, oh, it was controversial. You're killing a woman. Oh my god, sexism. Guns N' Roses hates women.
Well, I mean, panty around your knees and your ass in debris. I mean, come on.
Yeah, leave you lying on the bed with your ass in the air. I think that's.
I mean, it's a sleazy band.
Exactly. This was like the 80s. A lot of shit was sleazy. Look, the dudes dressed up like chicks and they sang about sleazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think Bailey agrees with you, though. He says he gives it a 5 out of 5, too.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. It's easily one of the best songs on Lies. And I think, well, there's one other song over here, definitely one of the polar opposites of this, to be honest. And Works is a much better acoustic song.
Well, we have just about covered all the Lies then, I think, haven't we?
Yeah, I think I'm looking at it right now, actually. So we have
Bailey says, I mean, it's not so controversial when you compare it to another certain song on GNR Lies.
Yeah. We have like 3 more songs off Lies, then we're done.
Oh, wow. Huh. That's awesome. Well, I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. I really like this song as I sit over here and choke to death now. I really like this song. I think it's a fun song, even though the subject matter is kind of sick and twisted and a little fucked up. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's dark comedy. There's nothing wrong with a little dark humor every now and then.
Exactly. I agree.
And 5 out of 5, I don't know if it's quite that high for me. I mean, it's up there. It's up there, but I when I compare this, now if I compare it to some of the shit we've been listening to lately, especially some of those Duff tracks, and then 5 out of 5 next to that all day. But compared to other GNR songs, it doesn't. I love this song, don't get me wrong, but it's not a top tier song for GNR for me. It's not in that in that highest tier to get a 5 for me. So for me, I'm going to give this a 4.5 because it's pretty close. It's a good A- tier song, I would say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a
Okay.
B song, but it's a good A- song there. There you go. 1 in a million, folks. It's finally in our rearview mirror. It's been an uncomfortable episode. We knew it would be.
Yeah. Ugh.
We've been dreading this one since the day that I think the day we started this podcast, we talked about what are we going to do when we get to this episode. And I don't think we had an answer. And to be honest, I still don't know. I will say this, though. You got to know, like, in the last episode, we talked about Tara and her interaction with Axl Rose. And, Axl interacts with the fans when they see him and spot him. You know that somebody has come up to him and said some shit like that. And that's probably why he says what he says about the wrong people are taking the song and being empowered by it. And he doesn't trust people with
Well,
it.
and that's how a lot of things get twisted into being like things that are unacceptable. Is some group comes along and uses some phrase or some iconography, like the swastika with the Nazis.
Yeah.
That they didn't come up with the swastika. That meant like it was like a Buddhist symbol for peace or Hindu
I
symbol
think it
or
was
something like that.
something Chinese. I don't remember.
But now everybody associates with that. So now it's like a big no-no. We let groups come along through history and appropriate certain things, and that becomes their new meaning.
It does happen. And I mean, it's sad that it happens.
I think it's sad that we let it happen.
Ignorance is bliss.
Well, let's get to our song reviews. Who wants the honor of going first? Or should I roll for it? You want me to roll for it? Well, my phone's
Just roll
dead.
for
Roll for it.
Okay, dice roll goes to Bailey.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, all right. Now this is gonna be uncomfortable. So when I was getting into GNR, I think it might have been Behind the Music, their episode that I learned about this song, and I kind of avoided it for years because of the way it was like kind of portrayed in that episode. I think I might have listened to it once out of curiosity, and I thought it was kind of filler for years. And then when I was getting into these podcasts and stuff like that, I re-listened to it. And especially being on this podcast, like we've listened to much more boring songs, like, and just flat out that sound horrible. And like this song, the weird thing is this song starts off like instrumentally well, like the production, it sounds fine. The guitars are good. Axl sounds great. But immediately once you hear those lyrics, it takes you out of the song. Like I think it seemed like after 92, like after the Freddie Mercury tribute concert, this song,
this song, like, sorry to interrupt, this song almost got them banned from that show. Go ahead, sorry.
yeah, like Jeff said, like there were people that were protesting them. I think Slash said it in an MTV interview, like protesting them being on that show because of this song. But I think after that, like it's almost like they've put this song in the past and they're keeping it there. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't necessarily the worst, like instrumentally sounding GNR song, but just the lyrics completely take it out. I'm not going to give it a negative rating, but I'm going to give it 0, which is, I think, the first time I've ever done that on this show.
Fair point. And to your point about the Freddie Mercury thing, I think one other time somebody said the F slur and Elton John came and saved them was Eminem.
Right.
So I think this was the first Eminem. Elton John comes and saves you and digs you out of that
That's
hole.
what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say when y'all were bringing the Freddie Mercury tribute. I think it was like Elton John got a lot of backlash for performing with Axl because of that, and he had a statement about it or whatever.
Yeah.
Then Axl goes and inducts him into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which, they are. It didn't bother Elton, obviously.
Well, I think it's also why part of the reason, maybe not fully, but part of the reason why I can disassociate this song from GNR. Chris, you're next.
Ooh, fun. I don't know. It's controversial for reasons. This song, um, like I don't know. I can kind of see the point that like they're trying to make on it. Like, but it's if it's supposed to be like dark humor, it's not really that great at it, to be honest. I'm not crazy about this song. Like the band sounds great. Don't get me wrong. It sounds great. But then like I don't know, I feel like these verses and the chorus is just like it sounds like I'm hearing two different songs here. Um and just like you probably could have used better words than that, like these controversial words, whatever. Um because like you use those and unfortunately you attract a different kind of breed of people who are like, yeah, just, like your clansmen and your grand wizards and shit. Um and that kind of sets off like the wrong example. 1 out of 5. I don't know. One because the band sounds good and I like the solo. That's really it.
All right. Well, I am next. So, yeah, I think Bailey said a lot of the things that I wanted to say, kind of. It doesn't matter how good it was. Once I hear that, I'm completely out of the song and I can't get back in. And it fucking ruined it. It's ruined. I'm sorry. And I can't forgive it and I can't justify it. And I'm not even sorry for it. It gets no stars out of me. Total zero. I hate this song. The band forgot about it, has put it in the past and tried to bury it. And as far as I'm concerned, fuck this song. It can stay buried. Next is Jeff.
Yay. 0. Fuck this song. I've been dreading this song ever since I started coming on this podcast with you guys. I'm not my chirpy usual self. Like, fuck this song. Fuck Axel for saying it. I'm 0.
All right, which leaves Frost last.
All right, I'll take the controversial opinion and say that I actually think it's a pretty decent song. Regardless of language used, I mean, when I decide what songs I like, I decide sonically the way it sounds. So the lyrics that he's using are mostly irrelevant. Like that's the same thing a lot of people say, like about obviously a different context, but the reason people say they don't like Steel Panther is because they write these jokey sounding songs that are vulgar and talk about sex and all this stuff. But same with that band, that lyrics that he's writing is kind of irrelevant because the music, it sounds good. So yeah, for me, that it could have completely different lyrics or whatever. Is like if the song still sounded like this, my score would still be the same. So I am gonna give it a 3.5.
It's got that country kind of vibe.
It's cool, man. It sets the mood, sets the vibe right there. It's like a nice little slow jam. You just vibe to this, smoke a couple joints.
Oh yeah. Makes me think of the time I watched The Wall sober and it fucked it up for me every other time after that. So I learned that if you're gonna watch Pink Floyd's The Wall, guys, this is a PSA. Watch that shit stoned. If you don't, it will fuck it up. It feels like I'm at a party, and some friends of mine who have a band had a guitar lying around and was like, "Hey, dude, check out this song we're working on."
Yeah, it's nothing like that. It provides like it's like a not like the electric one where it's like very like fast in your face. This one's like very laid back. It's cool. I like this version too, actually.
There's a couple of times since we've been doing this show where it'll be a song that I'll tell myself, I'm kind of dreading this one because I don't really care for it all that much. And then we get here and we're actually listening to it, and I end up liking it as I'm hearing it a hell of a lot more than I remember liking it. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those.
Yeah.
I wonder why they never dropped like a full-fledged acoustic album.
I know. I would have loved for like GNR to do like an MTV Unplugged or something. Just do a full-blown acoustic set.
I mean, that's still within the realm of possibility. I'm sure they've got the multi-tracks and shit. If Axl doesn't feel like his voice is up to recording a lot of this shit again, could you imagine like some kind of like stripped-down acoustic version of some of the Chidem songs, like fucking There Was a Time or some shit like that?
Oh, it'd be huge. I know, like Axl during that like new GNR era, they did like some very like smaller acoustic shows here and there.
Yeah.
Which I think one of them is still on YouTube. I don't know if it is or not.
The Rose Bar sessions?
You at the Rose Bar, baby.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. I love
feel
the
like
Rose
this
Bar
guitar
sessions.
solo is a whole lot different, though.
Still good.
Yeah, it sounds less Shadow of Your Love.
Yeah. Well, this is the original version of You're Crazy, and then it just got sped up.
Yeah.
Which I've already said once. So.
Maybe that's why so many of the Lies songs were included as extras on the deluxe Appetite.
Yeah, well, it was the re-release of, like, they remastered Appetite and they remastered Lies. Because that was sort of like the same era of GNR, I think.
Did they take the crowd sounds out of the Live Like a Suicide ones?
No, I think they still sound live. Yeah, because, like, Move to the City, there's, like, a live version of Shout of Your Love, Mamakin, they still have the live shit.
I wish they would have just took the fucking fake crowd, because it's all fake crowd sounds anyway.
They're still in
They
there,
would have
though.
took that shit out of there.
Yeah. It was just a quick remaster, I think, of everything. That's it. I was gonna say, fun fact about You're Crazy, this shit appears a lot in that box set.
Yeah, I noticed that. But so does Move to the City.
Oh god. Yeah, we got, here's a 1986 acoustic version. Here's like a 1984 version. It's like, what the fuck? How many times can you hear the same song?
Yeah, I don't do the whole listen to the same. That's the only problem I have with all the leaks here lately, is because I didn't want to hear. Granted, some of them I thought were better than what came up on the album after I listened to them, but I'm not going to listen to fucking 16 different versions of Chinese Democracy. I'm not going to listen to 4 different versions of You're Crazy. To me, there's 2.
Yeah.
There's always going to be 2. Demos are demos. Those are cool to check out, and if I like them better than what's on the album, they'll go into my iPod and they'll replace what's on the album.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just demos, and it's something cool like for you and me to talk about. But for my friends that aren't necessarily huge GNR fans, I would say I probably wouldn't bust out the demos for them. What do you give this one?
I'm gonna also go with a 3 on this acoustic version. Because, years ago, I really didn't, care for it. Then it, just pops up, it appears. But I'm like, oh, that's not bad. And you just kind of, sort of slowly like it over time once you hear it more than once.
Yeah. I'm not going to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 2.5, because I still like the sped up rock and roll version, because for me, that's the kind of music I like. I like fast, hard rock, metal, whatever, and that's more of my speed than the slow acoustic shit. But I mean, I like it. It's not bad. I'll probably be checking it out. It'll probably go back in the old playlist after today, because it's like I said earlier. After I hear it a second time, it's like I remember liking the song a whole lot less than I like it now that I'm listening to it again. So.
I can't complain about that.
You got anything you want to add before we move on?
Some more stats, actually. Sorry, I was just looking on setlist.fm right now. You're Crazy has been played 186 times live.
Nice.
Which is pretty fair. Hang on, I'm going to look and see. Oh, isn't it giving me the last time it was played? Hang on. The last time it was played was April 12th, 2014.
Okay.
Hang on, what was the show?
Was that the Bridge School thing?
No, this was on the South American tour. Last time it was played is at Estadio Hernando Siles in Bolivia.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even think to
Yeah.
check those stats.
This is the same show. Yeah. This is the same show, actually, that they opened with You Could Be Mine since July of 91.
Wow.
Which is really crazy. Yeah, so this show, actually, now I'm looking at this is a pretty whack show. So it's You Could Be Mine, You're Crazy, Chidem, Jungle, and It's So Easy, Brownstone, and it's pretty much the same from there. Oh, and Duff was at this show too, actually.
Maybe that's why they did things a little differently.
Yeah, it was this was the 2014 South American tour. So it was that part of time where Duff was filling in for Stinson.
Right on. Man, I miss Tommy. Even though he was kind of a dick to me a couple of times when I met him, I still love him anyway.
Episode 3, 2, 1, play.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so let's see. We're back to where we've started there. Man, you know something? I still say Duff looks better now than he did back then.
Well, he stopped putting stuff up his nose every day.
Yeah, he stopped drinking too. Or else would have died.
Yeah, I heard he was up to like a gallon of vodka a day.
Fuck that. He was so bloated by the end of the Bad Apple tour, it wasn't even funny.
Poor guy. I just don't understand how anybody gets that out of control.
Well, when you don't have well, he had wives, but you don't really have that much responsibility and a lot of money in them, you know.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you had what did he have? Anxiety. You know, he's trying to like.
Then buy a jet ski.
He did. He probably did.
Oh, there we go. There's
Okay, so I see the snake.
And then the chick's like, Slash, look at my titties. Stop looking at that snake.
Damn, I love 80s chicks, man. 80s chicks with their big fucking hair is my favorite thing in the world.
He's got vintage Pornhub bookmarked on his.
Damn straight. You porn, there's less ads.
I was gonna say, you probably have like that one poster of Farrah Fawcett that like everyone's dad talks about that they used to
That's
jerk
from
off
the
to in
70s.
Playboy.
That's from the 70s. I do got a copy of Barbed Wire, though, with Pam Anderson in it.
Well, I have a copy of something else, but I'm not really keen on watching it.
Does it feature a drummer from a band that wishes they were as good as GNR?
No, I've seen that one with all due respect, but I will admit that I have a disc of the Bret Michaels one, which is even more rare.
Oh,
I've had it since college, so I'm sure it's scratched and won't even play.
Thank goodness.
Nowadays, everything's at your fingertips.
banging Pamela Anderson used to be a rite of passage at one point. I bet Axel's done it, sure. Who hasn't? I mean, shit, Caputo's done it.
Myself.
I love how he doesn't even, like, challenge me on it. Yeah. He's
Sure.
like, yeah, sure
I don't know,
did.
I'm kind of like trying to watch this video too at the same time. Oh, look, there's Steven Adler. Is that Stanley? Yeah.
Yeah, he
Steve,
showed
go
up.
hit on
for-
those chicks, man. Don't be a bitch. He's probably
All those.
thinking like, am I gonna like be in this band any longer? I don't know.
Much longer.
He's like, I don't know how much longer I can handle being in this band. And they're like, oh, bro, that's okay.
Was
We'll
this
help
shot
you out.
before or after the Farm Aid?
Probably before, because it was in Farm Aid like 1990,
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say before.
I think. Yeah, because if this was released in '89, it was probably shot like right around then.
This was the only single from it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think that maybe Used to Love Her.
Was Used
Maybe
to Love
for
Her
radio
released in
play,
this?
but they didn't push it.
Yeah, probably.
What else was on the single for Patience? I should have got up and got that.
You mean the B-side?
Yeah.
Rocket Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rocket Queen. That's odd.
That's what I thought when I got it. I was like, what? They could have. You know what would have been perfect for them to release on the B-side? It's like
What's
a
that?
demo. It's a demo, like a mate's rehearsal demo. Like, this is what you can expect on the next album. As this album fucking holds you over.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, half of it was already recorded anyway. Half of it was live like a suicide.
So you guys know the story of its creation, right?
Which one, live like a suicide or lies?
Lies.
Which meme?
All right. So according to Goldstein, they were in Detroit and they were walking down the ramp, and Axel and Doug were walking, and Doug kept walking and passed this kid who was crying. He was a teenager, and Axel, he just kept walking, and Axel stopped him, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong?" Because he had just come from like the area where the band was. We wanted to, I guess, make sure nothing was going on behind the scenes or something. And according to Goldstein, like right when they all got on the bus, the kid told Axel, like, "Dude, I have everything at the time, all your bootlegs, everything. I just can't get a copy of Live Like Suicide because the scalpers are charging fucking $500 to $700 in the mom and pop record stores for them because there's only 10,000 copies."
Yeah.
So Doug says, "Well, here's the deal. You take those 4 songs, you put it on side A, you record 4 acoustic songs, put it on side B, and it holds over the fans until the Illusions album."
Huh.
And bam, it's done. And then at the same time, they killed the scalpers. They killed the secondary market from it going from $500 to $700 to $15. Like you can find them on eBay now for $7.
Yeah. Well, mine didn't cost $7. All right. You know what's something? This is how jaded I am. I forgot how old this video is, and then the scene where Axel's walking into the hotel and the phone's lighting up blue. I was thinking, why does he have an Alexa?
Dude, I'll tell you, man. Being a teenager during that time, those phones were hot, man. These were before cell phones, and people had them, dude. You could get them at God, what are those stores now that sell like the shirts after Spencer's or whatever?
Yeah.
You can get them there, man.
My first phone in my room was I want to say Garfield. And then
mine was the SI football.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the football. I remember the football. I had the football at one point. But the first one I remember was Garfield, and when you would pick it up, you would pick up his tail, and that was the receiver. And then he was holding the dial with the buttons.
Nice.
Weird to think about. I haven't thought about that in years.
Hey, landlines. Who has them anymore?
I know, right?
I still got one in my basement.
I was just
one
thinking
that's literally, yeah.
It's like Plan B when the world goes to shit. I don't blame you. I wonder if like landline sales have gone up since the pandemic. People worrying about the apocalypse and shit.
I don't know. We find out.
I wonder.
That's what look into for sure.
Caputo's his phone's interrupted us one time, and I've been like, man, when's that gonna happen again?
Yeah, well, that was when I had like my stuff all in the basement, and now like I'm up in like my own like sort of living quarters here in my room. So maybe in the future we'll see if I end up going down, getting some time in the basement there or whatever.
Revenue on landline phones amounts to $972 million in 2020, and the market is expected to grow annually by 2.5%.
I don't have one anymore. I haven't had one in 10 years.
Yeah, I don't have one either. They made more money than I thought they would. I haven't even touched one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they'd be dead by now.
Like, speaking of mothers, man, I had to like beg my mom to get rid of ours, or hers rather, not ours, but hers. Like I was like, there's no point. Well, what if people come and like need to use it? Like they don't. Even if your friends are still like have their allegiance to flip phones with raised up buttons at your age, like they still have phones. I don't know anybody who doesn't have some kind of sort of cell phone.
Yeah. Well, guys, we need to review Patience. We've watched the video. We normally don't just watch the video, but guys, it's Patience. I mean, if you haven't heard Patience, go listen to it by now. It's your fault, not ours. So let's go ahead and let's give our ratings of it. Jeff, you're our guest. What would you give Patience on a scale of 1 to 5?
5 being the best, I guess. Yeah. Dude, it's the first song off the B side of the album, which is phenomenal. And under today's times, I'm gonna give it a solid 4.8.
Damn, all right.
I
Pretty high.
mean, and since my return, I've tried to learn it on guitar, and I've been at least Izzy's part. But yeah, I mean, that's something else. Like, I can sit on my ass and play guitar, or watch TV, or go see the world when there's an opportunity to do so. So, guitar in the meantime has been taking it up, and Patience is one song that I've been trying to learn, and I've got it almost down, at least Izzy's part. And you know what? Like I said, today's times 4.8.
Chris, what do you think?
For me, like I remember like when like my whole GNR fandom started, like I only knew like Appetite and maybe like a handful of songs from Illusion and stuff. Like this totally like didn't cross my mind until I started like going to see Guns live and going, delving more into the discography. And this one always stuck out to me because like to me like GNR at that time was like I always heard like fast, heavy, like very hard rock stuff. And then you get the total opposite of it where it's just all acoustic.
Yeah.
It's there's a good meaning to the song behind it. It's very chill, and it just catches my eye. Like, and I've basically loved that song ever since. And basically, yeah, for me, I'd give it a perfect solid 5 out of 5. Like, it's a song I'll never skip. It's a great song. And speaking of playing on guitar, I know the chords to it, so I just gotta relearn them again. I could definitely bust it out one of these days, maybe.
Speaking of which, that like F sharp that he goes between the D and the G at the end.
Yeah.
That's the only part that's really fucking me up. that F sharp when Izzy just rolls his thumb over the neck and like creates the bass for the D chord. That's where I'm just like, I know the timing. It's getting the hand over the neck to drop that thumb while you're trying to not fuck up that D chord, and that's the only part I'm fucking up. It's the point where I'm like skipping it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that.
You're still staying in time, but yeah, it's a phenomenal song, man. And it's one of those songs that I guarantee you anybody and everybody can appreciate. Like if you had your 85, 90-year-old grandmother on, it's not a song she'd be like, turn that shit off. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it plays for everybody.
Well, I'm going to tell a story before I give my rating.
All right.
It's just a quick one.
All right.
Rick and I went to see Michael Graves a few years ago. I've told most of this story before, but we followed him to the next town. I think it was Birmingham, Alabama, and we set up, hung out with him, and helped his people get set up before the show. And so we were there over by the merch table the whole time. And during the set, he broke out Patience for us.
Damn.
And so that was pretty cool, just to have that going on. But that being said, honestly, I don't hate it, but I'm not crazy about it. I give it a 3, right in the middle.
Too many feels, or you're just not feeling it?
Honestly, it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I mean, it doesn't really give me anything. Like, I mean, I get more feeling out of Rocket Queen than I do out of Patience.
Well, I do too, but it's a completely like it's put on the B side for a reason. It's like,
yeah,
it's a different side, It's just a different side of them.
Like if I was in a band and playing acoustic guitar, yeah, this would definitely be one of the ones that always came up. And I can see what everybody likes about it. It's just, I don't know. It's just I don't have a reason that I don't like it. I can't explain it. I don't have a reason. I mean, I see all of its attributes. I'm not taking anything away from it. I'm just when it comes down to it, it's just not my cup of tea. I never cared for it.
Well, I will admit, like, it's played later in the set, so the beer sales are already gone over. So if you're at a show and they play it, you're kind of stuck watching it. Now, if they were to play it, like, in the middle somewhere, like after maybe Rocket Queen or something, like, since we all know the set list isn't really changing. Like, if it was played in the middle, maybe I'd go get a beer. Maybe. If I was in the pit, I don't know.
To me, Patience always came when I was in the pit and going regularly to see GNR. Patience was always played before Paradise City. So it was a signal that, we're winding it down so that
Yeah.
we can kick it back up for
Yeah.
Paradise City and send you home on that high note. But I don't know. It's just it never. And it's one of the ones people, like, when they find out that I'm a GNR fan, always play or throw on or reference or something like this. Always Jungle, Paradise City, or Patience or something like that.
Well, it's always that's always going to be, with all due respect to the bubblegummers, man. Like, you got to dig deep to find people like us,
Oh yeah, I mean, I appreciate my friends trying
Right.
to play music that they think I'll like, but I don't know. I've just never cared for it. It's going to piss some people off on this podcast. I was kind of dreading this day that Patience came along because, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to bullshit and say that it's my favorite song ever just because, I'm trying to keep our constituents happy. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's not my cup of tea.
Hey, man,
But I
at least we're fighting for the same team,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can't complain.
Everybody, you don't have to love everything, man. Like, when I hear "Sweet Child," I'm like, man, fuck.
Oh, God, no.
It's a billion hits on the on YouTube, man. Plus all the radio, plus I was there. That was actually "Sweet Child." Like, my parents kept me from having that album when it came out because of all the shit they were getting, and the only thing I was able to get was the "Sweet Child" on the 45, man, and I still have it. And the B-side was Brownstone. They didn't know that, but that was the first GNR thing I ever owned. Was their 45 of "Sweet Child." Now that I think about it out loud, and I had to play it on my shitty Fisher Price record player that had that big fucking, that had that big fucking knot in the middle that you could play a 45 on. Because my parents' record players did I didn't want them to know it was on side B, and B, they didn't have a nut for the 45, so I was stuck.
I've never heard anybody playing GNR on the Fisher.
It was the only thing that in my house that would play a fucking 45, man.
That's like listening to Motley Crue and a Teddy Rubskin or whatever. What was it?
Teddy Ruxpin, you put the tape in the back and he'll mimic what's coming out the mouth, but at least it's close enough. Something like that. Like pre-programmed, however, it's not as good as now with the technology, but if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Loosen up, you guys.
Listen up, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Listen to Duff, guys. We're gonna do some punk rock shit.
I'm Duff!
No, Duff. Wrong album. God damn it, Duff. It's not 93. We don't need material that bad.
Oh, is that Izzy? I want that as a GIF.
Yeah, it's the fucking mohawk there. Oh, look, it's a thumping logo. This looks like a heartbeat.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, see? What did I tell you?
There it is. I love this song. Ain't seen the words yet. Can you name every show that this picture was from?
Well, I don't know. It's all from like 2016 probably. But that's when they're playing stadiums.
I don't really know.
It's 2017. They just did like hockey arenas.
Oh yeah, I remember him doing a lot of hockey.
They did a lot of like hockey, basketball arenas. This was all like the baseball, football stadiums. That was when the first round of it, not in this lifetime.
Turns out all these pictures are from the same show.
Imagine. Yeah, it's just like various things in.
Flash wearing a blouse in that photo.
Wouldn't be surprised. He channeling his inner Harry Styles.
As I keep seeing Duff in the same shirt.
Okay, Duff just wears anything that's sleeveless. Yeah, bro, I gotta show off my fucking traps.
You gotta show the guns, man. Sun's out, guns out.
Bro, Duff, take your shirt off. You only have a six-pack. Don't hide it. Don't hide from the ladies.
I don't know how Slash got that dad bod he's rocking now.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, as long as he can still do a handstand, it's pretty cool.
Well, I think play guitar. That's all I care
That
about.
too. Yeah. I mean,
I
like, he used to do like
Slash.
handstands randomly at the end of shows and shit. That was pretty fun.
He always seemed nice to me, but I mean, he was definitely lying about those contracts. I'm just sad it took so long for it to come out, and then nobody believed. Did that leak publicly? Those contracts?
To my knowledge, I don't know.
I can't remember if that leaked publicly or somebody sent us that. Never standing in the shine. Because, you know, people do send us shit. We don't ask for it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Keep sending us shit. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I
take it.
appreciate it. I'll look at it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'll talk about it on the air, depending on what it is.
That's true.
Shadow. Oh, look,
Well,
there's Izzy.
finally, Melissa Reese for once.
Yeah, and Izzy was there, too.
Izzy yeah. Izzy. But the sign Izzy was here was there. Not the actual man himself.
Oh, wait. Izzy looks young.
Damn, Izzy got all tatted up. What did he go to prison?
And why does he have no ass? It's the opposite of Rob Van Dam. I don't look at a lot of dude butts, but every now and then one will get my attention, like Rob Van Dam or Izzy Stradlin. Not Izzy Stradlin, Richard Ford.
Yeah, okay. The dude's got like the Miata of ass. It's nothing.
It curves the wrong way. Like most asses curve out. His curves in.
He's got the 8 cups of ass.
He's got it's like a sinkhole. His ass does what your cheeks do when you're trying to drink a Sonic milkshake. Oh. Another classic episode of Guns and Radio.
The ass-isode of Guns and Radio, to be precise.
We talked about asses for like, what did we talk about? No, we talked about shitting on the line.
Yeah, that was the live stream. It's like the first 15 minutes talk about the craziest place to shit in.
That's because we were sitting there laughing and talking like dudes all together, and I was like, "Man,
You
this
were
is
like,
better. This is better material."
Yeah, I was like, should we intro this or what's going on here?
So I went ahead and hit record because that was a funny conversation, and I'm glad I did it. Made that whole episode.
Hell yeah! Before we get into reviewing the stuff, hang on, I'll throw in some more facts actually about Shadow of Your Love.
Hit us with some shadow facts.
As we mentioned, it was released as a B-side in '87, then re-released in 2018.
What was it the B-side on?
Hang on, I had the thing here. So, B-side on the It's So Easy Mr. Brownstone 12-inch single.
Okay.
It was a quote-unquote full live version of the song, overdubbed crowd noise on the studio track. And then there's a different recording. Yeah, sorry.
Is this from Live Like a Suicide?
It was an outtake from Live Like a Suicide, and then that same version was released on Live from the Jungle EP that was released only in Japan.
Right on.
Which then, also a different recording was released as a B-side on Live and Let Die single 91, which basically ended up being the 1986 Sound City session that we got in the AFD deluxe box set shit.
This.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, this is like the alternative take, like the new studio version, I guess.
I got you.
Allegedly, but like it feels like it's been definitely worked on and tuned up. So it doesn't sound like it's from '87. It sounds like it's from like 2017.
That drummer sounds a lot like Frank.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like some guy's understudy that used to be in the band like 15 years ago.
Let me put
he
it
had
this
one
way.
name.
I think that everybody featured in the photos of this music video was recorded for this track, and then they didn't tell nobody.
I mean, you can definitely say that for Axl, Slash, and Duff because they recorded their shit 30 years before this track came out.
I think Richard Fortus is in it.
They probably overdubbed some of Fortus, like they overdubbed Tobias on Sympathy for the Devil. And speaking of Paul Tobias, he's actually credited as a writer on this song, which is fucking insane.
Huh.
Yeah,
Paul Tobias was
Paul
around
Tobias.
for Shadow of Your Love.
It was written by Axl Rose, Izzy Stradlin, and Paul Tobias. But yeah, Paul Tobias was Axl's childhood friend. They grew up together and did shit.
Oh, that's right. Paul's been around a lot longer than we remember.
Yeah. Well, this is also the first track GNR ever rehearsed together for the eventual producer of Appetite, Mike Klink, Steven Adler, I think, told us a good story about this one. Axl showed up late. We were playing the song, and right in the middle of the song, Axl showed up. He grabbed the mic and was running up and down the wall screaming. I thought, this is the greatest thing ever. We knew right then what we had.
Little
I'm
did we
like,
know
yeah.
he'd be late every day.
Yeah. And even Steven Adler gets a shout out on this episode.
Ah, Steven.
Even Steven Adler.
Poor Steven. He doesn't get enough credit. Well, you want to review the song? Do our
I'll
final
get right
thoughts?
into it.
Who
Yeah,
do you
I
want
mean-
to go first?
You know what? I'll let you go first because I think I went first the last time or one before. Whatever. I'll let you go first on this one.
All right. Lyrically, when it comes to Shadow of Your Love, it is
Mhm.
definitely one of my favorite GNR tracks. It's a fun song to sing when it comes on the radio. To my jaded Kathy. Like, all that shit I did. That
Yeah.
shit's just fun.
Get your
It's a
Mickey on, bro.
I'm not trying to campfire that I talked to those around.
I mean, it's crazy because it also kind of sounds like the studio recording, and it also sounds like Axl doing it live right now. Create that perfect mix. All right, give me the best song he does live now.
It's I love singing this song. I love when the song comes on the radio and I'm riding down the road and shit. It's just a fun song to belt out while you're cruising and everything. It's got a great guitar mix to it. I mean, there really ain't a version of the song I don't like. I've always liked this song. It's always been one of the ones that's had a special place in my heart. When it finally got released the way it got released, I was excited to get my hands on this. I ain't gonna lie, and it really did kind of feel like, you know, this is something we should have had all along. And when it did get released, I was like, huh, it's never been celebrated like it was in, I guess, 2018 or whenever. So that was it 2018?
Yeah, 2018.
Huh.
This is 2018 when we finally got this.
I was thinking
And
it was
it
like
hit
huh. Well,
yeah,
anyway, I loved
peaked
it.
at number 5 on the mainstream rock charts, so people still cared about music back then, or at least
Oh yeah,
when this was released.
yeah.
Care about new GNR.
I'm gonna get some shit from it. I know I'm gonna get some shit for it. I got to give this one a 5 too. Perfect score.
All right.
Love it. It's my kind of music.
Yeah.
You ain't got to agree with me.
Absolutely. But I actually am going to agree with you on this one because like this is one of those songs I think would have totally worked on Appetite for Destruction. Like in some way, some form or another, this is like the epitome of that album. You know, fast paced like punk rock mixed with elements of like hard rock style. This is fucking good, man. And despite whatever rumors, beliefs, whatever that, you know, other musicians and members of the band re-record on it, I mean, it still sounds fucking awesome. I would recommend for everyone here to re-listen to that 1986 Sound City session version, just to hear Axl with that intro going, "Wake up, it's time to play." And then, I'm like, that's fucking sick. I love that. But dude, this overall is gonna get a 5 out of 5 for me. It perfectly epitomizes what Appetite for Destruction was about. It's fast-paced, like punk rock mixed with elements of like hard rock and a little bit of that like 80s glam heavy metal in there too.
Good shit.
This would have been perfect as a bonus track on the album. It should have made the album, honestly. Now that I think about it, this should have been on AFD.